Morning everybody, RG here. On my way to work. It's Friday morning, yee-hee! Been a long week. Hope everybody's okay. No particular topics today, but watched a few motovloggers during the week and thought I'd make a few comments on the questions they posed. Cam Biker was talking about CCTV cameras and the modern society we live in and what we think of them. Most people's reaction was, yeah, I mean, if you've not done anything wrong, then you've got nothing to fear. And at the end of the day, there probably will be a time in your life where you need the assistance of a CCTV camera to capture a wrongdoing in your favour. So I've got no problem with them. I mean, we use cameras on our helmets for motovlogging. Very similar situation. Capture stuff that people do in front of you in the bikes for insurance purposes, etc. It's more or less the same. So I totally agree with it. There is an element of Big Brother's watching, but they're certainly going to do more good than harm. Now, has he seen me? Yep, I think so. Oh, he's seen me at the last minute. Thank you. Always wary when there's a parts lorry. It's a bit chilly this morning. You wouldn't think it was the summer. 3 or 4 days time, it's the longest day of the year, and the clocks will start going back and the nights will be getting shorter. I also watched Wyvern Biker's chip shop run video last night, number 2. I think there was 16 guys on the ride out. Brilliant turnout. He does put up good videos. Wyvern Biker, if you've not watched them. WYVRN Biker. So that was just a basic ride out for guys, and at the end of it they went to a chip shop. It was good. What I like about those type of videos is I like seeing all the different bikes and hearing the chat about people's ideas about things. Gets you thinking a wee bit, because I'm not particularly mechanically minded. I can do bits and pieces, but it's quite good to pick up all the wee tips that people use for their bikes. The wind power's going a wee bit better today. It really is a grey day. It's been quite nice in Glasgow. 3 or 4 days ago it was quite warm, but it's gone back to the old weather, I'm afraid. Still, everybody will be happy today because it's Friday. I got a nice surprise when I logged on the computer last night. Another subscriber. Woo! Up to 24 now. I know it's not much compared to the guys that I watch their videos, but 24 is 24. Thanks very much to everybody who's subscribed to me. So for my motovlogging I wear my Shark Raw helmet. It is open face, but it does have a face guard. But whoa, it's chilly today. Normally I wear the full face helmet, but I haven't stuck a mount on that yet. Can't afford another mic, because if I was putting a mount on that I'd want a dedicated mic sort of tucked into the lining to save me pulling one out from this helmet and put it into the next one. So I think I'll just leave this one as my motovlogging helmet. There's another good video I watched, again it was Cam Biker. He was talking about, he made a big pot of homemade curry, had made too much as usual he said, and took some into work, and his work colleague had told him it was one of the hottest curries he's ever tasted. Which leads me on to a person from my work had grown a pepper plant in the office, perfect conditions, nice and warm and well watered, but it turns out it was one of the hottest peppers MD had ever tasted. She'd given it to somebody who had friends over from India, and they had a bite out of this pepper and couldn't believe how strong and spicy it was. So guys, if you are looking to grow something like that, it's certainly possible. If you can grow it in an office in Glasgow, you can grow it anywhere. I do love a spicy chilli myself, but that sounded like it was a right mouth burner, or what is it we say, you gauge it in how much milk you have to drink after eating it. If it's a pint of milk, then whoa, it's a hot one. I tell you what, the roads are quiet this morning. It's what is it, 7:45 in the morning. It's usually pretty busy, but schools are due to stop up here on Wednesday, so maybe a couple of folk away on holiday already. It's a lot cheaper to go 3 or 4 days before the end of term than it is during the school holidays. I suppose the travel companies know fine well when the peak times are. So, as for any topics today, well, what about this one? Scary creatures. My son's out in Australia just now and sent me a picture on WhatsApp of a Australian redback spider. Looked it up on the internet. Redbacks are the female variety, the males are totally black. Females have obviously got that red stripe on their abdomen. But they are extremely poisonous and can cause paralysis and swelling and extreme pain. Not the sort of thing I would fancy. Spiders are not my favourite, but if called upon I can lift them up and throw them out the window, but they're not my favourite. And at this time of year you do tend to get a few of them kicking about. Not like you do in Australia, of course. They're sort of live hand in hand with people. Not literally, thankfully. So yeah, what are your likes and dislikes with scary creatures and bugs. Snakes again, not my favourite, but unlikely to see many in this country. I have bumped into an adder once when I was over in the Isle of Arran, up the highest peak, which is called Goat Fell. There was an adder on the header 25-30 years ago, but as most people will tell you, they're more scared of us and it's slithered away. But it'd be interesting to see what people's fears are regards that. I know a lot of people don't like flies, bees, wasps, and can't be in the same room as them. I mean, I'm fine with that. It's just the creepy crawlies I'm not the best with. So it'd be interesting to see what everybody thinks about that. I know somebody, this is a bizarre one, I know somebody at work who's scared of frogs. Now you think of frogs as just nice wee sort of amphibious green things that hang about ponds, spend their day jumping in and out of the water, but everybody's different. So give us your thoughts on scary creatures. Obviously not big lions and tigers, that's fair enough, but small, insignificant things that you maybe think, well, I wouldn't like to be in a room with that. It's the first jogger of the day. Well done. What is it to say? It doesn't matter how slow you're running out on the road, you'll always be faster than the person that's sitting on the couch. How true is that? Do a bit of running myself, and it doesn't matter how fast you go. If you're out there for a wee jog, then you are doing more than the person that's sitting on the couch with a bag of crisps. So what's on this weekend? My daughter's birthday during the week, so we're taking her and her, I think there's 9 of them, to the local swimming pool tomorrow. I think they're putting inflatables in the pool, so they're going to be going up there and then probably on to McDonald's or whatever. So that's Saturday. Sunday, nothing planned at the moment, but you know how it is, there's always something crops up. The bike's not too dirty, so just need a wee quick wash down. I don't think the weather's to be particularly kind. Might have a roll from the canteen today. Friday's roll day for the guys in the office. We always tend to have a roll. I don't usually have one, but a roll with fried egg and potato scone, that sounds particularly nice this morning. We'll see. Filtering, filtering, filtering along. Filtering, filtering, this is my filtering song. Patent pending, Wyvern Biker. If you're quick, you can just make these lights. There we go. It is incredibly quiet. Let's see, what is it today? 11 degrees according to Arnold Clark. Yeah, let's speed up the outside lane, put the brakes on. Amazing how people take chances just to get to work or get to where they're going 20 seconds earlier. Oh, make it a hat-trick, don't mind if I do. Triumph Tiger. I think I could get those stripes on my bike. That would make it more authentic, wouldn't it? There's nobody behind us. This slip road here is infamous for people coming right up to the end and then trying to cut in. It's quite quiet today. Normally it's tail back. There's one ahead there. Totally impatient, can't wait in a queue that's moving well. Has to go to the front and push in. Nah, we're okay today. Somebody else leaving it late up ahead there. Thank you. On you come. And the hazard lights for a thank you. That was nice. Not enough of that. I tell you what, it's almost a day for the heated grips. There's a fair bit of wind chill. Oh, look how fast, look how much that wind, the wind's affecting that car transporters all over the place at the back. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this wee vlog. Been a bit dull, but hope you all have a good weekend. And I'll speak to you all soon. Ride safe, take care everybody. This is RG signing off. Goodbye.